Hey guys, I'm here with you today talking with you guys about the abuse of masculine and feminine energies. And we are talking about first the definition of the abuse, what it looks like in each element, masculine and feminine. So the abuse of the feminine is most often represented by seduction. It is used in marketing and advertising companies to grab a hold of your sexual energy, and because everybody has it, it's very powerful and it's very misunderstood. It's very mysterious and kind of out of our conscious control because it's on an emotional level, not a mental level. So it's on another level that we cannot necessarily have. We do have control of it, don't get me wrong. However, there's an element to it that our conscious mind is not a part of, which is the emotions. And that's like, your limbic part of your brain, and your mental part of your brain is like the prefrontal cortex or the cortex area. And they are conjoined together and they work together. However, there's certain functions that one of those two elements and those two energies do not share, and the elements that people in advertising companies and even everyday people abuse is that energy of that sexual energy. And however, divine feminine represents much more than sexual energy. It represents creativity in all shapes and sizes, whether it be a business, or whether it be a piece of music, or whether it be building a house, designing a house. Actually, it's more about designing. Actually, masculine would be more about building, but the designing part of building a house, for instance, just for example, would be like a good explanation of the feminine. So getting back to the abuse, we see people using their like beauty, also their artistic skill, and their and I don't want to like be the pessimistic person that says like all artists are gonna be like seducing you. I'm just saying that like people, that's the abuse of the feminine, is when they use creative, artistic, sexual, emotional kind of energies to persuade you and to seduce and change you and transform you and impact you, influence you to make a decision. Also very common in marketing. It's all subliminal. It goes straight to the subconscious. You pick up on it on an emotional level and you react to it. So the abuse of the feminine is happening every day, and people do it all day long. Sometimes, hopefully not. Just abusing their own physical beauty, their grace, and creativity in a way that is going to impose their free will upon others, and kind of disregard the other person's free will and the other person's choice. So to basically to do what you want them to do. So that is kind of shares in common with masculine, and the masculine also uses assertiveness, confidence, and strength to kind of domineer over somebody, to influence and change and transform them so that they can become something that they want them to be. So we do this every day, and we see this most often actually in our society because it's a patriarchy. We live in a male-dominated world, and as I could go on about why that is, however, this video will not cover that. It's just about the abuse and what it looks like, and a foundational approach to what that is. And the masculine abuse looks like any like form of brute strength, or any form of intimidation, or any like maybe work that is that requires thinking or training. Anybody that doesn't have those qualities, or are not aligned with that kind of stuff, and is thought of as less than because they don't have those qualities, is the abuse of the masculine. So that is seen, with the peer pressure of our society about, you need to do school, you need to get a job, you need to work 9 to 5, you need to eat your peas and carrots, or that's just a funny example, but it's about like making things happen assertively, directly, very directly, and we see that in our faces, in our society so much, that one is the most apparent, because masculine is very assertive, and it's like out in the open. It wants to be like listened to, heard, and wants to express itself in every way, shape, and form. That's like the element. We all have that element. I'm not saying that women do not have this. It's within the women and the men, and it's all in us. It's just a personification of these energies that we as humans can best understand. So I would like to also talk about the way that the abuse of the masculine is most rampant, and is actually in danger of impacting and going on a whole nother age. Basically, okay, we're at the end of an age, guys. I maybe want to hold this for another video, but we're going into the Age of Aquarius, and this age is represented by an air sign. Air is masculine. It is thought, and it is mental stuff. So what we need to do is balance it out, balance this alignment with this constellation of Aquarius, and the energies that Aquarius is bringing in through the sun and into the planets of the solar system. It's bringing in a very masculine kind of organized energy, very different from the Pisces age that we have been in and are now transitioning out of for the past 2,500 years or so, give or take. So what we need to do is not align with these energies. We need to balance it as a planet, because if we align with the masculine patriarchy more, then we are going to like really send ourselves and this planet out of balance, out of whack, and completely in control of the three-dimensional reality, which is like kind of an element of the masculine. So it is exerting its will upon like the denser planes, because it's coming from a higher, subtler plane down into the if in case you guys want some more information on that, you can see the video I talked about my last video about the elements of masculine and feminine energy. So going into the Age of Aquarius, we see that it's really important that everybody is on board and comfortable with their feminine aspects, because we're going to see a ramping up of technology. We're going to see ramping up of order. We're going to see a ramping up of, belittling anybody that's not aligned with this technologically advanced society that a lot of us are unconsciously being guided towards, because there's some powerful beings and there's some powerful energies that are coming in and basically exerting themselves, and they are representative and abusing the masculine principle, which they do not live by. But that's another topic. Anyway, they do not live by balance is what I mean. So yeah, we're exiting Pisces, which is a feminine sign. It's water and earth are feminine. So yes, I would love to talk about this in another video. If you guys have more questions about the abuse of the masculine and feminine energies, I'd love to have a conversation with you guys through YouTube, Facebook, social media, anything. So I just want to share with you guys maybe just one affirmation that could benefit you with embodying and embracing the masculine energy, which is: I create, I speak, what I have to say is important. Simple as that. A feminine affirmation for the feminine principle would be: I receive, I know, what I feel is important. Those are some great, just really basic affirmations for you guys, so you guys can take home that, use that. So yeah, I have to get some organization together myself and deliver some higher quality information and delivery for everybody. So I'm trying to align with that masculine energy myself. But yes, I appreciate your time, first of all, and I love to hear the feedback, and whether it's good or bad, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. So yes, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video, and hopefully in the comments and in the ethers of the internet. So take care. I'll see you guys. Bye.